know a person who failed in his 12th standard, and the same person didn't get 40% marks for his 10th standard. Later, this guy passed one of the toughest exams in the world, where the percentage of pass is just 2. Out of 1,000 students write, only 20 are passing that exam. That person is right now talking to you. Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Good evening. When I got less than 40% for my SSLC, my mother was very upset because all my friends and relatives got into science group and I was the only one in commerce group. I was very happy because I passed out the SSLC exam. She was very upset. She used to tell everyone, useless fellow, all the useless ones in commerce group. She was partly right because I was also in commerce group. So this continued for some time. One of those days, an uncle of mine came home. She repeated, useless fellow. I was sitting there. The uncle said, so what? He can become a chartered accountant. In my life, I have never heard that word chartered accountant, and don't expect a village boy to know what is a chartered accountant. I asked, uncle, who is this chartered accountant? No, not chartered accountant, big man, sitting inside an air-conditioned cabin. I was thinking, what is this air-conditioned cabin? 45 years ago, to a village boy. Then he said, he will always carry a pen with what ink? Green ink. What is this green ink? I have heard about black ink, but not green ink. Air-conditioned cabin, green ink. He said, people will be waiting outside. You meet him with the money, check everything. In my 30 years of practice, I have never seen one person waiting outside to check for money. I have to chase all these guys to get the last business. In fact, in Dale Carnegie's words, he has aroused an eager one in me to become a chartered accountant. With all this full of enthusiasm, I joined 11th standard. After a week, I went for a wedding. There, this uncle was waiting for me. He said, come, look at that man, he's a chartered accountant. I looked at him, tall, handsome, fair guy. I thought one day when I become a chartered accountant, probably I'll also become tall, handsome and fair. That was my inspiration to become a chartered accountant. And I looked at him, I was impressed by him. And wherever he went, I went after him. The way he was meeting and greeting people. In fact, the way he was having his food also. Once everything was over, I found him getting into a premier Patni car. It was something like a BMW or Mercedes of today. And next to him sat a beautiful lady. That was his wife. I thought a chartered accountant is going to get such a beautiful lady as a wife. I must become a chartered accountant. That was my inspiration to become a chartered accountant. So I started attending classes eagerly, enthusiastically, initially, but it was all merrymaking. And instead of chasing my goals, I was only chasing. Yes. You got it. So I failed in my 12th standard. Then later I passed. I came to Chennai after passing out BCom. I didn't know what to do. Then that beautiful lady appeared before me. I thought, let me do CA. I joined chartered accountants firm. Then only I realized two big issues I have to conquer. One is the food. I didn't like idli, sambar, dosa, all this. If you are staying in a hostel, without that you cannot survive. I tell you, today without that I cannot survive. That is different. And second was language. I couldn't utter one full sentence in English. To me, I could utter a few words in English. For me, it was English. For others, it was Manglish. Worse than what you listen right now. With all this, I joined CA and I wrote the first exam. First exam I wrote, I failed. Then my friend said, have you ever seen one person passing out CA in first attempt? No, only second attempt. Oh, I thought, okay, that's right. Second attempt I wrote, I failed. Third attempt, sure you will pass, man. Okay. Third attempt I wrote. Third attempt also I failed. And that fellow left the place. I had no clue. Then my first year, second year, third year was over. I have not passed one exam. Then only I realized CA means come again. Come again and write the exam. My articleship over. Fourth year, I have not passed one exam. Fifth year, I have not passed one exam. Then only I realized CA syllabus is an ocean. Questions asked like a bucket full of water. And what you can study is only a bug full of water, and Mark's award are like drop of water. With all this I studied, I was working and studying, all this happened. Then I got a letter from my mother. That time she was very serious. I went and met her. She said, you said you will become a chartered accountant. Where are you? You said you will make us proud. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? As she was saying this, I could see a spark in her eyes. And tears started rolling down. I wanted to say something, but throat choked. That day I left for checking and started studying. Within 18 months, I passed. No, I conquered that mother of all exam, Indian Chartered Accountancy, and standing before you proudly. Friends, I was motivated internally and not externally. External motivation, that beautiful lady. Internal motivation was my mother's case. That is the fire in your belly. If there's a fire in your belly, nobody can stop you. The fire in your belly. I know another lady, when she gave birth to the fourth girl child, she was expecting a husband to come. Instead of that, she heard the news, husband committed suicide because the fourth child was also a girl. Imagine, with a bleeding heart, she held the infant and said to others, I will make them two. 4 girls. She was working somewhere, she was earning 60 rupees a day. She left that and joined a road tarring company where she was earning 130 rupees. To cut the story short, today the eldest girl married and working in Dubai as a nurse. The second girl working in Norway for an MNC, and the third girl working in Coimbatore in an MNC, and the fourth girl is doing post-graduation. A fire in your belly. All this happens because of one reason. There should be a defining moment in your life. To get a fire in your belly, there should be a defining moment. Or you can have dreams. Dreams should not allow you to sleep. Of course, this is said by Abdul Kalam. Coming to Abdul Kalam. Abdul Kalam wanted to become a pilot. He applied, he didn't get it. That day he said, hey, aeroplane, you can fly only 700 kilometers an hour, but I'll make something which can fly 7,000 kilometers an hour. And he did. That's why we call him missile engineer. That reminds me of another story. One day there was a chat between an aeroplane and a missile. A chat between an aeroplane and a missile. This aeroplane told the missile, hey missile, both of us are using the same fuel. How come you go 10 times faster than me? 10 times faster than me. Then the missile said, hey, touch my bottom, touch my bottom. I thrust fire, you thrust only air. I thrust fire. That is a fire in your belly. Friends, a fire in your belly you get quite. You can in 2 ways. One is a defining moment, and the second, you have to convert your dreams into goals and pursuit. An youngster went to a guru and told the guru, sir, I did so many things, but every time I am a failure. Every time I am a failure. Tell me the secret of success. Guru said, hey, come along. He took him to the nearby river. As they were going into the river, when they were deep next, suddenly this guru held this youngster's head into the water and kept under the water. This guy was struggling and struggling and struggling. And after some time he left it. He came out. He said, why did you struggle? I wanted a breath desperately. He said, I wanted a breath desperately. That is the secret of success. Secret of success is you have to be desperate. Friends, that is the secret of fire in your belly. That gives you that success.